Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Talk. It is so great to spend some time. Are we spending enough time in parks this summer? I feel like I'm getting some good park time.
I'm getting some good beach time.
Yeah.
Beach time.
Not necessarily parks.
Beach, park. I don't know what beaches you're going to. I go to the beach at the park. And it's good. It's summer. It's sunny. Jeff is away for 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, it's too hot to work. I'm out of here. No, of course not. He's hosting family, taking some rest, and doing probably more projects around his house than anybody thinks is. We're like, really? So we won't see him for a couple weeks. But before he left us with a nugget of ecclesiastical, thought-provoking ness. And before we get into that, I just want to simply ask a question. What is one thing this summer that you have done that has been delightful? We're not quite halfway through the school break summer. I was at camp last week and they celebrated the midweek of summer for all their programming. But what is something in the first half of summer that you have done that you were like, this brings joy and delight to my life?
What's yours?
I volunteered at BC Summer Games,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a truly delightful experience because there was joy and celebration, and there was excitement all the time, and there was team building, and there was lots of food,
Mm-hmm.
which is an important
Nice.
part with teenagers, and like the opening ceremony, like just was really awesome and like just enjoyable celebration.
Yeah.
It just kind of went on and on and
Yeah.
on of awesomeness. Yeah.
Okay.
And positivity.
Yeah.
Uh,
Great.
That was mine.
Yeah.
I went camping with my friends.
Mhm.
What was that, last weekend or something?
Mhm.
That was really fun.
Mhm.
Had a good time out in the woods.
Yeah.
Good drive up there.
Great.
On that Coca-Cola. And then also I really had fun working on BBS. That was
There you
really
go.
fun.
Mm.
Excellent. Glad to hear you say that. For so many reasons. With some of the things I would say for me, it maybe goes a little bit before summer, but just delighting in a new coffee place that I
Yeah.
feel like is
Yeah.
excellent. The summer actually, like I've had a whole week last week where I never had to set my alarm. I find such great joy and delight in that when it's just like, oh, there's not necessarily the thing I have to be up by this time. There's great joy in that. I thought I had ice cream almost every day, and there is some joy in that, even though I would say the individual experiences of it were never like, you always think, I'm like, I'm gonna get ice cream, I'm gonna go sit by the lake, and and it just becomes I got my ice cream, but now it's melting, so now I'm shoveling it in, and I don't even get to my chair because it's too hot. And so but just the idea that we had that opportunity just to kind of, be in that space where that's even a possibility. What I'm hearing in your answers is that we it's not just the things we do, but it's like there's joy found in serving.
Mhm.
There's joy found in being connected with other people, and there's joy found in some of the experiences that God led us into and created the opportunity for, right? Because one of the things that comes up, I think, in this sermon series again and again is we can very much feel like we're stuck in life.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just a hard place here, and it's misery here, and oh look, right behind that is death, and it's just awful. And I feel like we forget that actually God created us for something different.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's also, it's really hard to find. You got to sift through.
Yeah.
But that's actually what he pointed to this last time was, hey, death stinks and this is terrible and all that. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, take a deep breath in that and like.
But not alive to suffer, which I think some people
No.
draw that conclusion, right? Like, oh, I'm alive, it's misery, I'm going to suffer forever.
Yeah.
But alive for something good.
Alive for something good. Alive and to be able to say, okay, yes, I know things are realistic,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm alive,
Yeah.
and so I'm going to enjoy the heck out of this donut
Mhm.
because it is so unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it is so good.
Mhm.
And I am going to enjoy my relationships and my family
Yeah.
and the sunshine and the fact that there's no smoke and like
Mhm.
there's so many wonderful things that we can be pointed to
Mhm.
in this harsh reality of, guess what? We all have to face the rock. We all have to face that difficulty. And that should actually point us to something wonderful, right? And to a joyous experience.
It should. And I think when we fail to live how God created us to live, that's the natural conclusion. Is we just get stuck. And I think like Jeff said very well, like clearly, that heaven awaits, right? That Jesus will give us life, that there's more than this, and we have something to look forward to. But the reality for Christians is that we also have something to look forward to today.
Yeah.
And Ecclesiastes, I don't know that it does the best job of drawing that out. But I think for us as followers of Jesus, it's really important that we follow it up with that.
Yeah.
That Jesus made us, like, I love that he says in John, right? Like, I've come that they may have life and have it to the full.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't just a after I die thing. That's actually a today thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like, without saying too much about this Sunday, spoilers, we're not in Ecclesiastes, but yet that theme is going to come out. Because what, it did so happen as I was listening to our sermon, another podcast rolled in, and it started talking about who God actually made us to be.
Right.
And that is a really beautiful thing, in that he made us with purpose. And when we live that purpose, we actually can begin to see that there's a hardship here, and there's death here, and we can feel stuck behind it. But it's not. It might be either side, but there's actually a way, right? A way out in Jesus. Yeah. We're not hemmed in entirely.
Yeah.
And we can find our way out in living who Jesus made us to be, empowered by his Spirit.
Yeah.
And I think that's really helpful for us to remember in the midst of the doom and the gloom and the death and the worthlessness, meaninglessness, hevel of life.
Yeah. And I think it does point us to the fact that, like, we know some stuff about Jesus. We also don't know everything about Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what it looked like when he smiled, or you know what his favorite food was, or like some of those things that Ecclesiastes is kind of pointing us to, but we don't always see them.
Mm-hmm.
Or what gave him joy as he interacted with the disciples.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's all those different things that I think are there, and we can see and understand it, but sometimes we just conclude and assume Jesus is serious all the time, and he went and did things like with seriousness, and like, because life sucks and he's gonna die, and like, hold on.
And yet in the Gospels, he's going to parties.
Yeah, he's going to parties, he's enjoying, he's getting up early, they're going for boat rides, they're going fishing.
Yes. So, side note, but I think ties in what you're saying. This is what your words brought to mind. Sheena and I were at camp last week. She was camp nurse, I was camp gopher, whatever. And in chapel, the speaker was talking about Zacchaeus, right? And he just kind of had us stop and turn to the people around us and ask the question, like, what would you do if Jesus all of a sudden showed up at your door? And so I was chatting with Sheena, and because it felt like a safe space, I'm like, I'd grab every water bottle we have and I'd fill them. She's like, what? I'm like, dude, free wine. I was like, hey, Jesus, can you do it again? She's like, oh, yeah. And then we had this whole like money-making scheme. So maybe that's why Jesus isn't showing up at our house. We just use them. But I do feel like we can sometimes, like you said, we think he's all serious all the time. And we forget that actually it sounds like he was a good hang.
Yeah.
Like he was just a good guy to be around.
Yeah.
And people who felt pushed out by the serious religious types found a freedom to be around him.
Yeah.
And I wonder, like, wouldn't that be fun to experience? Imagine the kind of things you might hear in that crowd of people as we're all just trying to get to know Jesus in that way.
Yeah.
Caitlin, anything to add?
Just one thing that I think is really important, I was talking to you about this morning, is when Jeff was talking about how we have to be looking to the giver and not just the gifts. Like when we're getting all these gifts in our life that are so good, it's important that we remember the giver in that.
The point is not the donut.
Yeah.
The point is not the free wine. The point is who made it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So when you're eating your donut, just you can thank the Lord.
Yeah. Which, I think sometimes is the challenge, sometimes, especially for Christians that have grown up in a, let's say, Christian home. We know we have to say grace. We have to bless it. We have to get all the evil crumbs off it so it's blessed, and then now we can eat and enjoy it. But rather, instead, I think prayer before a meal simply is just like, God, thank you for this thing.
Yeah.
No matter how it's going to taste, I'm just going to say thank you to you, not for the food, because the food is just sustenance.
Mm-hmm.
The food simply just should point to you, right? To say thank you to the giver, not the gift, right?
Yeah. And I think, and sometimes it's also thank you for the person who made it too, right?
Yeah.
Like when we experience hospitality especially,
Yeah.
that's important for us to remember. It's not about the food. It's about the one who gave us the ability to enjoy it, like you said.
Yeah.
The ones who prepared it, the ones, and it's a communal thing. It's beautiful. It's a great reminder. So may you see that there is more than just rocks and hard places in your life, but there's the opportunity for joy. And may we remember that the ultimate thing we should be thankful for is not just the thing itself that brings us joy, but the one who made us, who made the thing, who makes it even possible to experience joy. And then we move out of, I would say, idolatry into worship. And that's going to be a theme that kind of continues on for sure. Looking ahead, we do have a couple special things happening this Sunday. It is Communion Sunday. Talk about a time where we say thank you.
Thank you in the midst of death.
Yes, and do I have this right, Kevin, that we are doing this with like our whole community together this week, that the kids will be part of that. It's an opportunity for them to experience communion.
Yeah, before the sermon.
It's been a little while since they've been participating in communion, so I'm excited as a children's pastor. I'm really excited about that we have that opportunity this week. And so always want to make sure that parents, especially if you have kids that age, you kind of, sometimes it prompts conversation. We just want you to be ready for that. And then we're also going to be, at the end of the service, having a prayer time with our Romania team. It is hard to believe that when this comes out on Thursday, it will be 8 days till we leave. That is awesome in every sense of the word. It is as awesome as if a bear pops out of the woods right there. It is awesome in every way. It's a beautiful thing. We're very excited and sleeping well. Anyways, it's good. So we're going to have a prayer time, and I'm looking forward to that. And because we go as representatives of Jesus and also representatives of Lakeview Heights Baptist Church, and it's a time to just support in many ways. So we're grateful for that. Then looking ahead, we have something really special coming up this week, Kevin, don't we?
Yeah, so actually kind of a week from today-ish. It's on a Wednesday. Mark your calendar, Wednesday, August 5th. Our friend Faye Belanger is marrying Jim, who many of us have gotten to know around the church over the last year and a bit, and just a wonderful opportunity to celebrate with them. And so it's going to be really special. So that's at 3 p.m. on August the 5th. So Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. at the church. Everybody's invited to the ceremony, and so you're welcome to come and enjoy and just celebrate. It's going to be fantastically organ-ish, and it's going to be great. And so come celebrate with them.
After that, on August 9th, we'll all go to church, and then after church, there's a picnic down at the Nut Farm, right? Nut Farm.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. You can come join there, and I believe there's popsicles. Is that the
I'm hearing freezies.
Freezies. Sorry.
There'll be a treat.
I'm also hearing that it's like, good, the Romania team's gone. Let's have some fun. But I'm trying not to take that personally. That's so exciting. Wow, look at that butterfly. It's not a squirrel. It's a butterfly. Beautiful monarch just right there. Hey, look at that. Finding joy in things. Which means we started by saying, have you got a lot of park time in? August 9th, opportunity for more park time.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
more park time.
What a beautiful thing.
And beach time.
And
Yeah,
beach time. And maybe you'll even see beautiful butterflies like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we have anything else. That was a laptop. So thank you for spending some time with us this morning. Well, we wanted to talk today about just enjoying things in life. And so we thought we should take the opportunity to do that as we're in a park this morning. So anyways, last one at the top. So last one at the top there. Okay, are you it? Or how? Come on, David. Oh, she's young and strong. Look out! Oh, she touched the ground! Kills it.
Wait, can I fully touch the ground?
You can if you're it.
Yeah.
I'm taller.
Don't break a hip. I know, that's what I'm worried about. Are you it now? Oh, no. What's that?
Nice one. Nice one.